We rank on the first page. I think we're number 5 or 7, maybe, for what is marketing, which is a very broad, very general, very non-buyer journey specific kind of question. Like it's students and consultants and non-marketers asking that question. And it's our highest traffic page. We actually get something like 18% of our traffic comes from that one article. Obviously not very relevant to what we sell, not very, high converting, but it's very high traffic. So if you go to that page on our website, you'll see I have a number of calls to action, like, hey, check out our content marketing strategy template, which is our top converting page. Or, hey, maybe you want to click here to download our webinar on, which is basically, a webinar based on the talk I gave in Cleveland. And so, we've tested these different sort of, tripping points, if you will, for taking a high traffic page and linking it to high converting assets or pages. And then we do the opposite with the high converting page. So the content marketing strategy template page, which is our highest converting, highest lead performing page, also links to the what is marketing page. SEO is a very, very big skill set. And it's changed a lot really over the last 10 years. Because, for those of your audience who don't really understand, the way that the Google algorithm has changed is it basically used to be very technical, very semantic, very, is there an H1 tag and a meta description and an alt tag? And all of those things are built into the WordPress type CMSs that websites use. So they come out of the box. So, 90, 95, almost, 99% of the technology required for SEO success is already built into the platforms people are using. What has happened is Google's basically saying, we're going to rank content that people seem to like. And so all you need to do is really understand how to create the kind of content that people like. My advice to content marketers out there is to really do an honest assessment, not how am I doing, but how am I doing relative to the competition? What is the visibility that I have in the industry? And should we be doing a better job? And invest to that answer, invest to that level. If your market share is number 1, but your organic search position is number 3, then you have a big gap that, is probably due to underinvestment. And then really just the best way to close that gap is just by focusing on customer keywords and questions and content. I don't think brands are ready to start increasing their investment in paid. And so I think organic is going to see another good year for 2023. One of the things I've been doing for the last 10 years of my career is really trying to point out to brands that there's this huge gap of helpful educational content that really meets the needs of your customers. And it helps you to attract them to the things that you've created that talk about who you are and what you sell and why you're better. And I used the Venn diagram in my presentation in Cleveland, but to show like there's the circle of stuff we think we should do and the circle of stuff that our customers actually want. And it's not to say that the circle over here is bad. It's just that brands don't create enough of the stuff that buyers actually want.